It's Sunday and the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament enters round 2 today. The field has narrowed to 32 teams, and 16 of those begin their quest to reach the Sweet 16. Today's action tips with #1 seed in the Albany region, the Louisville Cardinals, against #8 seed Michigan Wolverines at noon. But before we get into today's action, Saturday proved to be a wild day in games across the country. Here to take us through what you need to know is Jack Kaiser and Jan Matheny.
Yeah, a lot of high-quality basketball played the last 2 days. Not too many upsets, a few towards the end. We're going to see some high-profile matchups coming up soon.
A lot of close games in the first 2 rounds. Games as we continue to go on are going to be even closer. Should be fun.
Well, let's start with the highlights from our best game, Oregon State and Boise State out in Corvallis. It went down to the wire. 3 minutes to play. Marta Hermida sends it in. Boise up 4. 10 seconds to go. Katie McWilliams fouled on the lob. She hits both free throws. We're tied at 66. That sends us to overtime. Beavers up 2. Destiny Slocum. Baseline drive. Right-hand scoop. 2-possession game. The Broncos have one last chance. Riley Lupfer. Oregon State survives an OT 80-75.
Gordy, could you just talk about your seniors and especially Marta tonight, who had a pretty good game?
They've just been unbelievable. Their careers. Marta was Mountain West Freshman of the Year. She was all conference. She was all tournament. She's going to make prosthesis someday. She's an engineering major. She's everything that you could ask and exemplify in a student athlete. Joyce has just been the person that bonds our team together. She's the barbecuer. Gets them all together when things are not going great. And the careers they've had at Boise State are pretty impressive. Obviously, we have a great nucleus coming back and 2 great kids sitting out, but can't replace tonight, and we can't replace this week. And I'm just really proud of the 2 seniors.
A big win in Corvallis for Scott Ruick and the Beavers. He said the team made big plays and huge shots down the stretch. Talked about how it was a great victory for them at home. We move to South Bend, our second biggest game of the day. Chippewas and the Spartans, 4th quarter, Central down 2. It's Presley Hudson from the outside. How about that from the senior? Next possession, Shea Colley drives into the lane. Nifty move, scoop and score. Spartans by 1. Central Michigan would have one last chance at it. Raina Frost was the story of the day for Central with the ball here. Dishes off to Michaela Kelly. Shot does not go. Spartans march on. And the 4 teams in that region got to practice their dance moves beforehand with Courtney Lyle.
Hands out like this. Rotate, rotate, go outside. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Is this the double stinky leg?
No, that ain't
Oh.
it. That ain't it. I can't pull it out right now.
And you just put it in.
Unless you did. We got it.
Okay. Oh my god.
Honestly, cut.
Kentucky and Princeton, 3rd quarter winding down. Macy Morris tickles the twine. Cats up 9 going into the 4th. Now 6 minutes to play. Bucket right here, a little scoop shot. Hold on. Steal, bucket. Kentucky a quick 4, and they hold on to win by 5.
Quinnipiac and South Dakota State. Macy Miller with 3 of her 28 points. Jackrabbits hop on to the next round.
#1 seed Notre Dame in action against Bethune-Cookman. Jessica Shepard, a double-double, 19.6 16 boards. Irish by a mile, 92-50.
Maryland and Radford. Taylor Mikesell from long range buries it. Terps win big, and with that, we're now joined by Maryland head coach Brenda Freese. Brenda, thanks for coming on the program. We'll start today. You get a win, and now in the first round, you're a perfect 16-0 in your career at Maryland. So what's your preparation process like going into the tournament?
I mean, obviously, it's just understanding it's one game at a time. I mean, we put our full focus on the team that we're going to play. Obviously, for us today, it was Radford, but just not getting out ahead. I mean, I think for us, it's, playing to the standard that we know we can play at, but just taking it one game, one practice at a time.
And today, Taylor Mikesell, her first tournament game, 16 points, 6 assists. How has she been so effective for you guys this season?
Taylor was terrific, and you would never have thought it was her first NCAA game, but she's just been so consistent because of her work ethic. I mean, she's, someone that loves to get in the gym, has put a lot of time into her game, and with that work ethic comes a tremendous amount of confidence that she plays with, and it's no surprise why she's had so much success.
You get a win yesterday. Now today's your off day. So what does that off day look like in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, well, I don't know if there's an off day, so to speak, in the NCAA tournament, but it's a chance, now to get ready for your next opponent, which for us is UCLA. And, you're, going through your scout with your team, you have practice, and, just putting all the preparations with a one-day turnaround to be able to get ready for them.
And you mentioned UCLA. They got a victory over Tennessee yesterday as well. So what challenges do the Bruins present for you guys going forward?
UCLA presents a lot of challenges. Let's first start on the glass. I mean, they're the number 3 offensive rebounding team in the country, and they're extremely athletic. They do a tremendous job, on the board. So first and foremost, that's going to be the biggest priority, is being able to keep them off the glass. But extremely talented team. Corey Close has done a phenomenal job growing that team all season long. They have a balanced attack both on the inside and the outside. So, a game that we're really going to have to lock into for 40 minutes.
Coach Freese, thanks for your time. We appreciate it, and good luck tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to the highlights. NC State and Maine. The Wolfpack were feasting yesterday. Kai Crutchfield, more like Clutchfield, hits at the end of the half. NC State takes it by 12.
Syracuse and Fordham. Menga Kahia defensively. Look at her scoop this one up. And then the dish ahead for Drummond. Syracuse wins big. Orange roll on.
UCLA and Tennessee was fantastic. Japrice Dean, the runner from deep. Bang! Bruins up 4 going to the 4th. Tied with 4 minutes to play. Big time shot from Lindsay Corsaro. Kennedy Burke with the assist. Bruins by 12, and they know how to dance with somebody.
Gonzaga versus Little Rock. Katie Campbell on the left wing. The southpaw swishes it home. Bulldogs win big.
BYU up 6 with a minute to play, looking to close it out. Shaylee Gonzalez, a little kiss off the glass. The Cougars moving on to the round of 32.
Golden Bears against the Tar Heels. Christine Anigwe underneath, through contact, plus the foul. Little dance move on the end. Cal stays golden.
Our biggest upset of the day, Missouri State DePaul. Here come the Bears in transition. Ellie Ruffridge makes it even rougher for DePaul. The 11 seed Missouri State keeps on dancing.
I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it. I knew you had it in you. You were better than that team. Okay, we may have been the only ones that knew that, but now everybody knows it. Great job.
To Palo Alto we go. Stanford and UC Davis. Backdoor pass to Carrington. Cardinal advance to round 2.
In Ames, Iowa State facing New Mexico State. Alexa Middleton on the drive for the Cyclones. Puts the defender through a spin cycle. That's the best move I saw all day. 97-61 Iowa State.
Baylor against Abilene Christian to wrap things up. What a save off the start by Scott Grayson. Ahead, Ursine no-look pass and DaCosta lays it home. Baylor, big victors.
For the 32 teams still dancing, you could say they all have the same motto: 1 down, 5 to go.
We going dancing, you feel me? Hey, hit that, hit that.
Let's go get this first dub.
Oh,
That's how I roll. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try.
We have found out that the secret good word to tell Rebecca when she starts to get down is bacon. Rebecca, bacon?
I love bacon.
How much fun are we having?
Behind the back, no look, okay, Angel Baker.
Nice.
Imagine if they were a 1 seat.
Jokes. We need flames on that thing. That was a torch. Ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm to put it in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah.
1 down, 5 to go. Yay.
You love the energy from the first couple of rounds. Just 32 teams remain, Jaron, and we're set for some pretty high-profile matchups coming up.
And now you're getting into the chance where you can go to the Sweet 16. You can see the Final Four in the distance. Matchups today are great.
Well, let's check out the updated bracket first, starting with the Greensboro region. Baylor advancing to face California, Missouri, and Iowa. Keep an eye on that matchup. That should be a fun one. Kentucky, NC State, Florida State, and South Carolina. The Portland region, our second region, Mississippi State and Clemson. Miami, Florida facing Arizona State. IU getting the upset over Texas, getting ready to face the Ducks out in Eugene. The Chicago region, Notre Dame and Michigan State. That was an exciting one between Michigan State and Central Michigan. Stanford facing BYU out west. Missouri State with the biggest upset over DePaul, getting ready to face Iowa State. Then our final quadrant, the Albany region, Louisville and Michigan in the 1-8 matchup. Buffalo, UConn. Coach Felicia Leggett-Jack for Buffalo said the best strategy may be to kidnap the UConn players. That's how good Gino Auriemma's program is. As for our games today, only 8 of them. Winners of these matchups advance to the Sweet 16. Jaron, Iowa and Missouri, an interesting game.
Yeah, Gustafson versus Cunningham, top scorer in the country, and Megan Gustafson against a member of the first team All-SEC. And Sophie Cunningham is intriguing to me. I like that Oregon-Indiana matchup at 9 o'clock to wrap things up today in Eugene as well. And then UConn and Buffalo. Sierra Dillard, the best scoring guard statistically in the country. Gino Auriemma had high praise for her going into that game.
Buffalo Sierra Dillard joins us. The Bulls coming off a first-round win over Rutgers. Sierra, really appreciate the time. You've got UConn today. What's your mindset getting ready to face arguably the best program in women's college basketball history?
Well, Coach Jack just tells us don't focus on that. Focus on this is just game 5. Focus on just having another mindset of playing Buffalo basketball. Focus on what we need to do as a team and as a unit to stay together. Of course, we use our scouts and everything, but focus on, having each other's backs, having our sisters' back, and play like every minute counts and every minute we have to play for each possession.
Your head coach, Felicia Leggett-Jack, said that kidnapping the UConn players might be the best strategy for facing the Huskies. She seems to brighten the mood quite a bit. What's it like playing for her?
It's definitely a joy. It's amazing playing for Coach Jack. I couldn't have asked for a more amazing coach because of not only what she is able to do and her resume sets her up and shows the world what she's able to do, but just stuff like that, just the joking and having the light attitude of, we're going on and playing another game. And we give respect to UConn and we give respect to whoever we play and the coaches and everything like that. But, today we're going to focus on what we need to do to get the win, and we're going to focus on Buffalo basketball. But it's been a joy, and I can't say enough about Coach Jack. She's helped my career in so many different ways. She's helped propel it from where it was. And now I just give her the thanks and everything that she deserves. I just want to give her because of what she's done for my career and what she's done for the program of Buffalo.
Well, it's your last ride playing for. You have a few games left, perhaps one. How do you want yourself, or how do you want people to remember you when the season finishes?
I want people to remember me as just a go-getter, a tough basketball player, a confident basketball player who's not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of any limelight or anything like that. I just want to do my best to help put my team into positions to win. That's what I want to be known for. It's just a all-out dog, an all-out hooper who was willing to play with anybody and willing to do anything for their team. And I hope that, you know, the Buffalo fans and Buffalo community can remember me that way. And I feel as though I kind of set my mark here at Buffalo because of the teammates I have and the coaching staff I have. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. And they've been tremendous to me as much as I've been to them. So it's been amazing, and it's such a great journey, and that's why I don't want it to end. That's why I play every minute as hard as I do, because I want another day with my sisters, and they've been so great and so amazing. I know a lot of the limelight is on me, but they're just as great and they're just as talented and skilled, and that's why we want to show the country what we're made of, and I feel as well we've done that the past 2 years.
I think you have as well. The nation's second leading scorer, Sierra Dillard, and Buffalo taking on UConn tonight. Sierra, really appreciate the time, and good luck.
Thank you.
Sierra Dillard, one of our 4 players to watch today, 20 points in the first round matchup against Rutgers. In the first round versus Texas, Bendu Yaney, 17 points and 6 rebounds, playing in her home state once again against the Oregon Ducks. Kennedy Carter out of Texas A&M, over her season average of 22 points to get up to 27 against Wright State. And then Courtney Eckmark, 20 points in the first round against UCF. And an interesting fact about her, guys, basketball is so prevalent in her family, their dog is actually named Rebound.
Love it.
Very great. So after looking at the 4 key players for today's games, was there a player that stood out to you guys during the first round?
I'm going to go with Raina Frost. The performance she put on, even in a loss for Central Michigan, was dynamic. 25 of the first 32 points for Central Michigan in that game. A great career for Central Michigan's Raina Frost.
I'll go back a couple of days to Megan Gustafson for Iowa. 30 points and 16 rebounds in their win against Mercer. She has 31 double-doubles this year. She's had a fantastic season.
Definitely. Well, guys, we've had another great show today. Thanks to Maryland head coach Brenda Fries and Buffalo Sierra Dillard for joining us. And you can also join the conversation today using hashtag NCAAW. From our Ball State Sports Link production team and the NCAA, enjoy today's games.